Today let us see arrays in Java. You have already completed arrays in C language, so you have idea about arrays. Here I will discuss only how arrays will be declared and initialized and how they can be accessed in Java language. We already know array is a group of similar variables that are referred by a common name. We can create arrays of any data type. Arrays can be one-dimensional or multi-dimensional. Now let us see one-dimensional arrays in Java. One-dimensional array is a list of similar typed variables. The general form of one-dimensional array declaration is like this: data type, array name, and square brackets. Here, this data type declares the data type of each element of that array. Here, it will tell us what type of data this array will hold, and this array name is the name of the array. Here, the square brackets indicates that array name is an array. For example, this statement declares an array named month days with type array of int. Here it is just array declaration. Here physical array is not created. To create physical array, we will use new operator. This new operator will allocate memory for array. To use this new, to allocate memory for an array, we must specify data type of array and number of elements to allocate memory. That will be specified by using size. Default initialization will be applicable to array elements. Here, this statement will allocate memory for 12 elements of array of integers and assigns them to this variable month days. The allocation of memory and assigning it to array variable is called instantiation of array. Once we have allocated an array, we can access specific element in that array by specifying its index within the square brackets. In Java, array indexes starts with 0. For example, this statement will assign the value 28 to second element of month days array. We can combine declaration and instantiation like this: int month days square brackets equal to new int of 12. This will be used more frequently than separate declaration and instantiation. Arrays can also be initialized when they are declared. This is same as how we initialize simple types. Array initializer is a list of comma separated values is surrounded by curly braces. Let us see simple example program. Here I am using Eclipse IDE. Let us create new Java project. Project name array. Here we have this module info.java. Delete this file. In this source folder, create new Java class. Let it call arrays demo. Check this option. It will include main method stub. Delete this line. Let us declare array int month days. This is the declaration. We have to allocate the memory. We can use new operator to allocate memory. This is instantiation. Initialization can be done like this: month underscore days of 0. January month has 31 days. Similarly, February has 28 days. March has 31 days. Like this, we can initialize complete array. We can access the array elements by using index. If I want to access second element, February has in Java, array indexes will start from 0. So, to access second element, we need index 1. Let us run this program. February has 28 days. We can combine this declaration and instantiation within the single statement also, like this. We need to comment these two statements. This will also work in the same way. Same program can also be written like this by combining declaration, instantiation and initialization. You can remove all of them. This will also works in the same way. Let us save and run again. We got the same output. We can update the one value from the array by using index. Suppose if I want to update 29 days for the February, then its index is 129. After update, if we print, before updation February has 28 days, after updation February has 29 days. We can access all the elements from the array by using for loop. I less than array length property will return the length of the array. Here length will return the length of the array. This for loop will print all the values from that array. 31 days for January, 29 days for February, because we updated it to 29, so it is printing new value. Like this, we can declare, instantiate and initialize the arrays, and we can update the values from the array, and this array length will return the number of elements from that array. We have seen one-dimensional arrays. In Java, multi-dimensional arrays are implemented as arrays of arrays. We can declare 2D array like this, int 2D, which is array name. For 2D array, we have to use these two pairs of square brackets. We can allocate memory by using this statement. This allocates 2 by 3 array and assigns it to 2D, which is name used to hold the address of this array. Internally, this matrix is implemented as an array of arrays of integers. Suppose if I want to use two-dimensional array, then int 2D, which is two-dimensional array, 2 rows and 3 columns. To access this two-dimensional array, we can do like this. Here array is not month days, 2D, and it has 2 rows, so this for loop iterate 2 times, and each row has 3 columns, so I am taking the length of the first row by using this length property. Since it is a single statement, no need to use block here. So while accessing this array values, 2D I comma j. Let me write simple statement. Let us run this program. Now we got this output. Since here we didn't initialize any values, so we got this default values, all zeros. If we want to print in some better way, like matrix, then after each row we can add new line. Now it will print like matrix. Like this we can declare and print and access the one-dimensional and two-dimensional arrays.